Now, developing news from KXAN News.
First, we want to get to that developing news we first told you about here at 5 o'clock.
It appears things are returning to normal at Fort Hood after the Post went into what's called force protection, basically cutting off traffic into that facility. KXAN's Chris Sadeghi joins us live from the entrance to Fort Hood now. Chris?
Yes, Shannon, things are back to normal. Traffic is flowing in and out here at the Army Post, but for a couple of hours this afternoon, all checkpoints were shutting down. Nobody could get onto the Army Post because of a threat that was made by phone call. Fort Hood police began investigating that threat, and part of the precaution was to close inbound traffic. Now, people could still leave. Activities on post were still mostly business as usual while the investigation was made. So this was not a shelter-in-place type situation like we've seen with the shootings in the past. Once the threat was investigated, traffic was opened back up right around 5 o'clock. Fort Hood said that this was a force protection measure, and they do take force protection very seriously. As for the exact details of this threat, we do not know what they were, and we might not know what they were because this is not necessarily something Fort Hood police would want out there, the public to know, and what led to this precaution. But they did say they are still investigating who could have made this phone call, but it has been investigated, and they say things here at the Post are safe. We're live at Fort Hood tonight. Chris Sadeghi, KXAN News.
Security concerns at Fort Hood always get a lot of attention after the two deadly shooting incidents there. The most recent back on April 2nd when Ivan Lopez opened fire, killing 3 people and injuring 16 others before shooting and killing himself.